Guys, what's up? You already know who this is. This is your girl, Queen B. Queen B is in the mother effing house. Yes, guys, so let's talk about it. Well, everybody knows as a blogger, anything that's actually trending, especially if it's not really about mix-up or whatever at this point for me, it's just an interesting topic that's trending right now that I definitely want to give my 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents, and dollar on, right? And we all know what that is. Now, this is concerning, of course, you guys know, with the baby father and the baby mama drama, the baby mama with the 4 kids. Yes, that's what we're going to be touching topic on right now. And I wanted to jump on it and kind of give my views of what I observe and to kind of give a little breakdown of how I'm understanding with the situation that's going on, right? So I finally had a chance to listen to the father side of the story because yes, I did watch the baby mother when she reached out for the help. I saw that video, and I finally got to watch the father side of the story tonight, and I kind of put everything together, and I just want to give my views on that, right? And everybody already know this is everybody's opinion. All our opinions going to be different. There's no need to bash any one person or the other because of their opinion, right? So this is my opinion. But what I can see and what I observe and what I'm hearing, the father, yes, he's telling the truth about, certain different instances of what happened between him and her and the different things that, she did that he found was not right, and where he deciding that, maybe the relationship is not going to work because of the things that she was doing. But what I noticed with him is he mostly was highlighting all what she was doing, right? And he did not speak about the things he might have done to also help contribute to the relationship breaking up or the relationship failure. And that is one thing I noticed with him. And when you notice that someone will always try to highlight you as the bad person, and they kind of take their self away and not really, taking accountability for the parts that they may have played in a situation gone bad, then you know for a fact they're not telling 100% the truth. So for the fact that he's not telling 100% the truth, it makes me to believe that yes, there is more to the story that actually meet the eye. Now, what I also observe on her part is the fact that you could actually tell that she is no longer in love with this man, right? You could tell by her body language. If you see the video of her laying in the bed, just nonchalant, he came around with the video. It wasn't a loving moment where she looked up and smiled at him and give him a kiss or say, "Hey, babe, what you doing? Why you," and make a little gesture, nothing. She laid there like a total log, and she totally ignored him and kept watching, whatever she was watching on the video. And you could tell by her body language that she's not into him. She definitely just not into him. She no longer love him, but it's a girl that felt trapped. Like, okay, I'm not in love with him, but here I am. I have 4 children for him. I have nowhere to go. I have no money. I have no stable job. So it's like, right now, I can't do no better than just continue being here, right? All right. Now, according to his story, and he kept talking about the different times that she tried to, end her life by, taking pills or putting a rope around her neck or whatever it is. Like I said, he kept highlighting a lot of what she was doing and not saying anything about what his contribution was towards it not working out. And as I'm listening to that, if he is to be telling the truth, right? Again, It's already been established that he's not telling 100% truth, but that doesn't mean that nothing he says is the truth. So if we to believe that there's a couple of times, she tried to analyze herself, or, when he threatened to break up with her, she decided that, okay, well, if you're going to do that, it's like I'm going to take myself out, take the kids out or whatever, and we're just going to end it all kind of way, then you have to say that we're dealing with an emotionally unstable girl. And anybody that knows about emotionally unstable person, you would know that they're like the hardest and most difficult people to deal with. Like 1 minute they're happy and up, next minute out of the blues. They could be angry, screaming, just get into a rage. Then the next second they're happy again, or it's like they're very emotionally unstable. So you never know from one day to the next what it's going to be like with them, or even one moment to the next what it's going to be like to them. So they end up being like one of the most difficult persons or people to deal with, to live with, to love, everything, because it's too much of an emotional roller coaster that goes on with them. So if he is to be telling the truth about certain instances, and the way she will just get up and disappear for a couple of months and come back, and it's very emotionally unstable. I can understand why he would also feel frustrated in the relationship and want to end it, especially when it comes to the children and stuff like that, and whatever. It is not a good environment for the kids to be in, right? Okay. So she's emotionally unstable. He's 100% not telling everything that he played in the part of the relationship, falling apart, or she even end up being out of love with him, right? We have to pin it down to the fact that this is just the overall scenario. And I'm going to try to keep it as quick as possible. I'm going to round it up, right? So I'm going to round it up to say, yes, they have 4 children together. Along the way, she fell out of love. She no longer wanted to be in the relationship with them. But at the same time, she felt stuck because she has no money, nowhere to go. She didn't know where to turn. And, she takes out that anger of being upset at her own self for being in the position that she's in, that she takes it out on him. Now, whenever she disappears or whatever, she disappeared because she thinks there's a greener pasture. Maybe she met a guy, whatever, he promised her, hey, come to Kingston, May, and then she goes, it doesn't work out. She knows she always going to have him to fall back on because she knows that the guy loves her. I do believe that the guy loves her, right? He truly loves her, and he truly loves his kids. And she knows that. So she uses him to fall back on it. She knows he's always going to be there waiting whenever she wants to come back. And she go and do her thing, and she comes back and back and forth and back and forth. All right? So that's unstable in itself, both for the kids and for their relationship. Okay, so once she did finally decide to leave, or maybe he had enough of her and he just realized it's just not going to work. She put a knife to my throat. At this point, I don't know what else she's gonna do. It's just not working. He himself now is going through an emotional up and down, because 1 minute he think everything is fine, they're dandy, they're in love, next minute they're fighting, they're arguing, she's leaving, and so he's up and down also in his emotions. He gets sick and tired of it. Any one of us would get sick and tired of the emotional roller coaster too. So he probably did finally made a decision to say, hey, no, you got to go. This is just not going to work. Leave my kids and go. Now, if you remember, he did say his kids was literally his life. She knows that his kids is his life. So the kids will always be used as a pawn to get whatever she wants whenever she wants it. And she knows that. So there's no way in hell she was going to leave the one weapon, or call it the 4 weapons that she have, behind with him, because once she did that, she will be totally powerless. She would not be able to get whatever she wants out of him. She won't able to, manipulate him. She won't able to use the kids against him. She won't have nothing. Her weapon will be gone. So there's no way in hell she was going to leave the kids behind. Now, I personally believe, and this is where I'm going to be actually kind of judging her, but this is my opinion. I actually don't believe that she took the kids because she loves them so much and she could not live without them, and therefore that's why she took them. No, I think she took the kids with her as a way of having some form of a weapon, some form of pawn to be able to use to manipulate him with, and that's why she took the kids. All right, so she took the kids, she moved out, she went to her grandma's house or wherever she went in the deep country. When she got there with the kids, and of course eventually she's gonna realize that she cannot manage on her own with these children. The children are getting sick on her. She's not able to go out. She's not able to go party. She feels stuck. She feels trapped. Now she have a whole list of responsibility on herself. And at the same time, she can't give the kids back because, again, she need them as her weapon. She got to use them to get whatever she wants out of this man because she know the man love his children and that she could use them as a weapon, so she don't want to give them up. It's starting to get really rough on her now, right? Everything is getting rough on her, this, that, whatever. She's struggling, she can't manage this, that, whatever. And finally, if you remember, as far as the story went, it was a friend of hers that encouraged her to make a video seeking help. And I hope you guys are following along with me. Again, these are all my opinion, but this is what I am seeing and reading through the whole situation. Her friend encouraged her, hey, look, the newest way right now is people, going on social media and asking for help and begging for money. And I've seen it work for so many different people. They got a lot of help. They got a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. It won't hurt to go ahead and do something like that. And she made the decision to make the video once and for all to try to get some help, just so she'd be able to establish maybe a more independent life for herself, where she would no longer need the man, period, for anything. And that is what her desire was. And out of desperation, she decided to do the video, and she did. And guess what? Yes, she hit the lotto. Bing, 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 bing. She hit the lotto, because who noticed it and who picked up her plight and who decided to help her? Yes, you are correct, Miss D. Now, once Miss D picks up a case, you're pretty much to say, hey, I'm good. My life gonna be better. Now I'm gonna get the things I need. I'm gonna get the help I need. I'm gonna get the start that I need. Once Miss Donna Go picks up your case, it's a wrap. She got lucky. Bingo. Bing, 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 bing. And that is what happened, right? Now, when it comes to Miss D part, a lot of people may say, hey, I thought she said she not help no baby mother again. There's many times, baby mothers them call and she tell them that she not helping no baby mothers again and she not doing charity no more. And, other people have called and, and she turned them away and she didn't help them and this and that. So how come she helping this girl? Yes, the questions are going to be asked like that, right? But when it comes to that part of the situation, I remember Ms. D mentioned before that she go by her intuition, she go by her spirit, she goes by how God leads her, she goes by where her heart goes to, and it is true. It's just like us as bloggers, right? There's so many content out there, right? A lot of contents out there from all different angles, all different kind of subject matter. Everything is going on out there in the world, right? But at least I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about you guys, but I speak about things that I'm literally kind of drawn to, a subject matter that I'm drawn to, a subject matter, that's trending, and it caught my eye and attention, and I see where there's something that I want to give my opinion on, and we pick, choose, and refuse. It's the same thing in even helping. You cannot help the world. You cannot help every baby mother that comes knocking at her door. She cannot help them all, right? But if she go by her intuition and she see a story and her heart, it touches her heart one way or another. Maybe it could be a baby mother that reminded her of herself and her plight and what she was going through at the moment. It might be that's what, caused her to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to help this one, or I'm going to help that one. And she made her decision. So fine. She made the decision to help this girl, and the girl got the help that she needs. Hooray with that, right? So now that the girl have gotten her help, what next? Because I hope this girl realized from the fact that she aligned herself with Miss D and her program, I hope she know now that the world gonna be watching. The world eyes are gonna be on her. And I hope she understands that, because now that she have gotten the help that she needs, at least a good start, right? She's gonna have money in the bank. She done got bed, she got TV, she got damn near everything that she literally asked for, right? Now that she received all those things, plus I also hear Miss D said she's gonna start her up with a little business, right? So if the girl get all that opportunity and she doesn't do anything with it, that's how she's going to end up exposing her own self, and it's going to make everything that the guy said about her going to be the absolute truth. At that point, would you, the donor, said or say to yourself, I've wasted my money. This was a lost cause. The girl really don't want to make anything of her life. She just wanted a handout. Are the donors are now going to be saying that? Of course not. And you shouldn't. You know why? Because at the end of the day, she got a help. She got the beginning to start something, and if she failed at it, that's on her. She cannot look back once again for any more help from the plankers or from the group or from Miss D, and that door will be closed to her, I'm sure, probably permanently, if she end up letting down herself and letting down the donors who had faith in her and tried to give her a head start. That would be up to her, and that would be on her. So you cannot regret or even say, I should not have given my money. All right. Just pray for her. Hope for the best for her. Nikita, or whatever your name is, you have gotten the opportunity now to make it work. Make yourself independent. Make it where you don't have to depend on the baby father for all your needs. Right? And if you eventually go back to him because you failed at what because I didn't donate anything, of what they try to do to help you, and you fail at it and didn't make good use of it, and you end up back in square one where you have to now run back to the baby father, just know that the world is watching. The world has their eyes on you, and you will now have the door closed on you, where there will be no more help. So I'm hoping and praying that you take advantage of it. All right. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, morning, any part of the world you're in today. That was my 2 cents. Queen Bee come, Queen Bee talk, and Queen Bee is out.